everyone. Not sure why I'm having some technical issues, I have to say. One, I'm looking in the wrong direction, and then two, let's just say a lot is happening. It's been a while since I've streamed, but today's gonna be a quiet stream in general. I do have to say that a lot has been busy in life, but I'm trying to get back to a regular schedule. I might change the time though for streams, but I'm still deciding on that. So anyway, let's see if I can get the game working at the very least. You may hear some sounds in the background. Someone else is home, so yay. But let's see. So today we're going to be playing PowerWash Simulator 2. I've been seeing it around every so often. I did test it out last night to see if it's working well on my computer, and it worked fine. I definitely got into the zone for sure. Through that whole process and just in general of cleaning the truck that I was looking at. There are a lot of cats, and apparently there's a storyline involved, but we shall see. I'm not exactly sure why. You may also see I am kind of floating a little bit. Sorry about that. So I'm just gonna set up the game right now. Sorry for the late start as well. That was me trying to figure out stuff with everything. But later start time, probably like 30 minutes, maybe an hour, will probably help in the future. So we shall see. Hopefully this won't be too loud. I'm actually going to change the options because I did learn something. At least I've watched other streamers where they're able to go back and forth with their games and not like have it freeze on them. Oh, I hope you didn't hear that. That was the cat in the game. But I've been struggling finding out how to do that. Oh, we shall see. Hopefully this will help. Now if I can just have it not keep my mouse, that'd be great. Maybe I hope everyone's been having an okay day and just an okay holiday so far, if you celebrate any of the holidays that have been happening these past few weeks. Let's see, Alt. Okay, and I didn't do it. I think I broke it. Oh dear. Oh no. I did it. Now I just need to set it up so that I actually can see the game. Okie dokie. Let's see. Why can't I see anything? No. Okay, let's try this one instead. Again, sorry for all the clicking. Got it. Sometimes it's really weird. I don't know how. Oh, I just hear meowing the whole time. Okie dokie. Okay. So, like I said, I already, there you go. I already, tried. Oh my gosh, that meowing is going to drive me up the wall. But let's see, got that, and okay. Switch to that. I'll switch to where the chat is on the bottom this time. And so you should be able to see it. And here we go. Hopefully it's not too loud. I did try to lower the volume, but apparently here is headquarters. And here are the numerous cats that squeak. Here's Bubbles. I think you're Bubbles. Ulysses. I think there's another cat around here, but I'm not sure as to where. That is the truck that I cleaned earlier on. So let's just say that mud and dirt was really caked on it, but it definitely got me into the whole like very particular making sure to get every nook and cranny. But the game is very soothing, I will say. And then when I turned around, this is where I started to realize there's some weird, like, either alien plot or something having to do with the cats, because apparently there are no cats in this town. It's very unusual to see cats. I might go back and play the first one later on just to see what's happening with it, but today is just is my name Harper? I guess. I guess I'll probably play that on my own time to see. And apparently this is the map. So, let's see. I'm not going to put any furniture because at least the furniture that I saw, it's not looking great. Like, yikes. I also don't want to spend too much on cosmetics. I did spend money on getting a better nozzle and extension hose, I think, and I did that for both this one and the default gun. So at least to my knowledge, I'm supposed to do this, and for the first job, so I think it's what, Julia's or Juliana? No. Jessica's. Jessica mentioned how good of a job I did to other people, so now some other people want to hire me. So I think I go here, and this is my next job. It looks like a fountain, I guess, but that's the next thing. Hey, Tessa Borges. Welcome to the town of Detergento. My reading skills are not going to go great. Where the past meets the future to manifest a present that we can all live with. A thing happened to us the other day when I asked my colleague to do a deep dive inventory on our public facilities. We found schematics for a revolutionary convenience installed in 2003. Jeez, that's what, 22 years ago? But then, almost immediately, forgotten about and assumed to be a bench. The whole thing is just pure detergento. That's a name. Okay. It looks like a fountain from what I'm seeing, but we'll go from there. I did also change my outfit again on my model. Oh. I just can't think of things. So that's our van. The Grand Emporium. Oh, I guess I can't leave. And the cool thing, or nice thing, is like if you see the cat, obviously there's some players out there that will get a little interested in harming people or animals. So usually give you 2 ladders, and I don't think I'll need a ladder for this, but we shall see. This looks like a fountain thing. Oh, it's like a newsfeed. I'm not sure what that sound was behind me, but oh, so you take all the cats with you? That's not weird. Okay, 2. And let's get cleaning. I'm probably gonna need that ladder. I literally just said I don't need the ladder, and look at that. I need it. I think this is one of those of like, is there like a, how do you put the extension? There we go. Do it from, oh, well, can I just, Also, double check that the sound is a little bit down. I don't want it to be too loud. Okay. Definitely let me know if it's too loud. The fact that they have like different volumes for just water is, yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's a little bit less. Okay, so it's a nozzle radial menu. Ah, this would have helped. extension. Oh. Yeah, this would have helped before. I'm gonna stick with this soap. Also probably should make this, I don't need it that long. Now from the very bare bones tutorial, pretty much I can go and use water. Like, actually now that I think about it, since it's saying roof, I think this comes up. And that's probably like a sign on the top of it. Kind of like those news stands that they have, like selling newspapers and stuff on sides of streets. But essentially putting a soap will help make this process go a lot smoother. Tell me how I know when I cleaned half the truck without soap. But I also was getting used to the game, so there's that. After today's stream, I'm gonna go and do some more of my winter spell work, just to make sure that, make it not that long, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. The course is almost over, thankfully, and then I'll have 2 weeks break before my more intensive course. But I think I'll do fine. I will say it is kind of refreshing to see that I'm not the only one struggling right now. My coworker is also having the same issues. We are in the last week of the class, and I should be hearing about an exam, and nothing has been posted. So yay! Here's hoping they remember to actually let us know, or at least release the exam, since it's blocked by a very intricate spell. Let me crouch. I do like this feature. So we're not able to access it. They said that they had issues in the past with students or fellow apprentices accessing work that they shouldn't, and then proceeding to get mad that it now affected their grade, despite them not supposed to be doing anything with it. Okay, let me sort these corners. It is satisfying to get all the little bits. I can't change the nozzle on this. I don't know why. That's fine. It's this middle part I need. But it's saying roof means I'm going to probably... There's a lot more that still needs to be cleaned. For sure. Okay, I've done the best that I can. Now it's time to rinse. Okay, so it's set to press, nozzle, 40 degrees. Speaking of different volumes for the water, I actually was testing it out when I was just making sure it wasn't too loud for myself, and quite interesting. I was not expecting red, because you can actually really hear the difference of, yeah, water tone is a thing. Now that says roof, and this says warning floor, and then roof sign, yeah. So this is a building, a bench. This is a bit much for a bench. Now again, my mouse sucks, so apologies, but you will hear that clicking right away. I do want to make sure that, oh, there we go, got that, but I still want to get that. If anyone is looking at the most optimal way of doing this, it's gonna be a lost endeavor, since on top. Oh, I guess it's counting the whole thing as one. So get down to this. Yeah, there's gonna be some pieces, like if you press Q, you're able to actually see where the residual dirt is. So like that. It was orange before, but one, just in case you can't see that, or you can't see that color easily, I changed it. I also changed it because I was working on that truck that I showed you in the office. Was orange, so that wasn't exactly helpful. I still don't know what that sign or that icon that appears sometimes is. Oh my. Oh dear. Outer wall, so there's an inner wall. Okay. How? And no. And no. Yeah, that would take forever with water. Guess something's happening in the kitchen. Oh, I somehow made an eye. That's nice. Okay, so some further back. I'm still trying to figure out depth of depth of view? How that works and what the number is related to and stuff, or how the number affects what I'm seeing, because I did put it at max to see the difference. I put it at the lowest value, and maybe it's me, but I can't tell difference. I do know if there is a difference. I remember watching someone do like GTA Chaos mod, and the Quake POV has its own wild looking depth of view or field of view, and that was it's painful to watch. So that's why. Let me see what 25 is. Okay, that's 25. Wait, is it? Oh, I didn't even switch it. Look at you. And then 10, 15. Oh, so it's just how. Oh, so it focuses. Okay, that makes sense. I'll just stick with 40 for right now since it gets the most area. 40th new job available. PowerWash services were camped out in the middle of nowhere in one heap of filthy trouble. Can you? Whoa. Wow. Okay. I will get to that when I get to that. That is like, that's like Fallout. The game happened and it's been however many years. How did it? That, or like you had a, what's that 5K or whatever tournament thing, Tough Mudder or something along those lines. Oh, okay. Time for soap. Are those are footprints, so someone's, maybe when they inspected it. Anyway, I know it's just the start of the week for most people. Hope everyone's week has been going okay so far. About to start the new, besides my class, about to start the new projects and stuff at work for programs that we're running. But hopefully it's not a disaster like it usually is. For the past 2 years I've been there. This upcoming year will be my third. We shall see. Again, hoping for not too much of a hassle. This program's been in existence for, I want to say 10 years, and they still haven't fixed the kinks and stuff, which is interesting, to say the least. You would think they learn from where they started, but you live and learn. Okie dokie. Other side, almost. Oh no. There we go. Almost done. Okay, so it's just like a restaurant, a door to the subway. It's a bathroom. It's a water closet. Oh my gosh. Does anyone actually call bathrooms water closets? I know growing up I used to watch a lot of television. That's like what you would see on, what's that streaming service? It's called BritBox, I think. I grew up watching a lot of that stuff, or stuff on there, but on free channels and stuff on my local television. But usually I don't hear people call bathrooms that. It's mostly like, lavatory or what's another way to say it? Bathroom, restroom. Icky dookie. Put this here, I guess, should be good. Oh no, we're gonna be doing this, aren't we? Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, if this is gonna get that finicky, we're not gonna have a fun time. Sounds like this. I wish I could wash dishes like this. That would make it more fun. Designed by local visionary Nadia Fonagut, the pop-up restroom was designed to only appear when needed. Relying on state-of-the-art camera systems and kinetic motion sensors buried deep within the sidewalk, it would detect from the gate of passerbys when relief was required and pop up in the nick of time. Oftentimes, it knew even before they did. Are you trying to say my character needs to use the bathroom? Because honestly, that's pretty invasive. Genius, but invasive. Anyway, like I was saying before, I don't really usually hear, if I'm remembering actually what I said before, I don't usually hear people call it a water closet, or at least refer to it like that. This is some dirt. Like, okay, the fact that it's the bathroom, the restroom, and it's this caked and dirty, what happened? Like, I know it said 2003, but like, this is a lot of dirt, even for that. Oh no, butterfly. Oh, thank goodness. I did test that out as well if it worked on the butterflies. You know, I'm not a psychopath. But they would just disappear and then reappear. It just wasn't apparent when I tested it the first time. But now it showed it. Obviously, that's what's happened. That's what happens, excuse me. Okay. Let me rotate it and see. Sounds like this was like, do I actually want to do something like this? Then I realized like how much the water would be spraying at me, how hot it would probably be, how much probably the machine would get stuck or get worse. And I realized like, maybe I could just use magic to solve this. And then I really think about it, and I can see instead of the water going like this, I am soaking wet. All because I thought, let me just try this spell and see if it'll actually work a lot better, because more water means it'll be clean even faster, right? No, it does not. Ask me how I know. Okay, put this side so I can just like stay at the front. And let's sweep. Here we woof again. Okay. What am I looking at? Driving, barking. Smoothie poster, but oh my. Wow. I don't even want to raise the toilet seat. I don't want to even think about what this place smells like. Okay, I probably should put the extension arm down and then get in the soap. Oh gosh, get in the soap. Everything gets soap. This is just... oh my gosh. Butterfly, no. And it just clicked through the wall. Let me actually fix a little bit. There we go. Also, I don't think you would wash the air conditioning like that. But yeah, I always wanted one of these type of air conditioning units. Ours kind of look like those funky dinky ones that you put outside the window and stuff. To me, yeah, you definitely wouldn't wash this like this. To me, they look, or at least these types look, I guess, modern, and I would rather have that than the one that like leaks water everywhere and stuff. I think this is going to be very satisfying to see all of it go. Oh, I probably should get the floor too. Let me get this small one here. Can I not? Can I not? No? No. Well, that's dumb. Let's just do it like this. If only it was this easy to clean things. There probably is like some industry standard or strength detergent or cleaner that can like do this type of cleaning, but it'll pretty much like just clean a little too well probably. It. This looks like calcium buildup and stuff, jeez. I do like the bubble sounds. Oh no, get me away from that toilet. I'm sorry, but that's like a toilet paper holder. Why in the world? Now I do notice on the right hand side under where it has the number 2, there's a meter there. I've noticed also that meter is going down. I actually don't know what that meter means. So I hope that doesn't mean like how much soap or detergent I have left, because I still have all of that left. Butterfly, no. Gonna have to crouch. I do also like the indicator, like it's showing. Oh no. I guess I was just too close to it. The indicator is showing just how far down you are. But man, this job must be killer on the back. Okay, that meter is going down and it's sputzing a little too much. So will they give me a refill? I don't know. Actually, wait. There you go. Oh, I guess it's just not gonna. Okay, we're at the last lower. Oh my gosh, not the changing table. Have I run out of soap? No. I've run out of soap. Oh, I don't need this. Oh, this is the upgrade that I have, where it cleans stuff, but I can't really select where I want it to do that. Is it possible to buy soap? Water equipment. Okay, this is the light duty. Oh, I guess I can't buy the soap. Special precise. Maybe the other one. So what is the difference? This is light duty. This is also light duty. Let's see. Provides power comparable to medium duty. Cost of area. Okay. Maybe that one has soap. Excuse? Okay, dokie. Let's see what I can do here. I'm also having some noise in the background, so give me 1 second. I'll actually be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I can hear myself again. So come to find out that the soap does not carry over. So I guess I'm just using water for all of this. That's fine. Okay, rotate. I didn't even get the whole of the ceiling. That's fine. I've been noticing some issues with my Mata sometimes where the refresh rate and all that stuff will get a little too yikes. Oh, it's counting individual. Okay. It'll get a little slow and I won't notice until later. But then also, doesn't help that I'm focused on playing the game, and then it's like, oh, I'm like jittering. and stuff. So I do need to work on calibrating and stuff with my model, but at the end of the day, it's a learning process. I'm learning a lot of new skills with streaming, learning about a lot of new things as well. I'm sorry, is that green? Let me just continue. Oh, I guess I was stuck. No. Maybe is it something? Oh, it's that. There we go. I was like, how did I miss something? Okay, everything about the sink is good. The good thing is that I noticed is that it will give you a little list of all the places that are not clean. So, I put R, so then I can just see it go. Space. Yeah, I can just have it tell me at the end. Is that dirt? I might just like this. Yeah, it's dirt. Oh. Still let me change the nozzle while I thought I was stuck. Honestly, I would never use a bathroom that was just cleaned with water like this. Unless maybe it's bleach water or something. I don't know. Okay. It is shiny though. I keep getting stuck under the sink. Okay. The last remnants of what I cleaned. This is supposed to be my more powerful gun. It's a little less focused. Oh gosh, okay. Let's see, adaptable nozzle. No, did I actually? Oh, it's this one, turbo. Let's see, it's kind of going all over the place. Having a little too much fun with that. Oh, the soap regenerates after a while. Good to know. Again, tutorial was pretty bare bones, I will say. But hey, it's a game about using a power washer. Oh, I'm gonna need that soap. How hard can it be? close enough, that's why. Also, and I probably shouldn't get a little too perfectionist with it. Otherwise, I'll waste precious soap. Anyway, for Thursday, assuming everything goes okay with my class, one will be New Year's Day, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's always a week after Christmas. And 2, I think I'll stream longer that day. Just in general. Heavily focusing right now. Fair enough. Oh no. Why won't you let me take the stool in? Oh, is it because it's dirty? No. It's not. Let me clean some of this to give the soap some time to... Oh, I'm looking in chat. Wait, someone's only gone and added a restroom extension below the grubby open bench. They really think this is a bench on Equinox Boulevard. Tallulah, yes please. What? These names? Iconic. I'm already feeling the need. This is next level ingenuity. You don't need to know about your bathroom hat. It's Tallulah. Spare us, please. But okay, so these people are just out here. Okay, where'd the cats go? Oh, okay, they were always over there. What am I doing? Anyway, on Thursday, I'm thinking about playing some more triangle strategy. Recently, I've been playing a lot of Farthest Frontier. I've gotten to the point where, like, I installed mods. When do I not? But I'm trying to play, like, just vanilla game outright. I had to fix some bugs that I was having some issues with, but upgrading to the mono version solved that because it was created specifically for running mods anyway, so that's fixed, but I might play that on stream again. Yikes. Okay, how about that turbo nozzle? I still want to get this soap some time. Yuck. Stop to open and changing tube anyway. But, yeah. Triangle strategy. Trying to find another game that's similar to that. Since I played some Final Fantasy Tactics recently, I was getting in the mood of playing something along those lines. It's been a while. Also, while I did like hassle it the whole time, that is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. People change their kit on this thing. Oh my gosh. Ew. Okay, let me change the nozzle again. No, you get soap. You definitely get soap. Children were on this thing. And I don't think they're the ones that caused it to be this bad. Again, it's what, 22 years old, assuming this game is set in the same time period. Jeez, that's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Okay. Let me actually take it out. Clean for the beggars. Okay, I also got everything under. Okay, changing unit table. Okay, it's about the time it's gonna start telling me what's left. Conditioning unit. Oh, I'm gonna need that. Turbo mode, and turbo nozzle at least. Now what would still be considered? Is it, yikes. That'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. Okay, the sealing is a lot easier. Let me actually... we'll keep it like this. But put the extension nozzle on just in case. Oh, I do like that it changes sounds for different materials. I'm assuming this is all metal, and that's like plasticky, like hard plastic. But also, what in the world can you do to get this type of stain here? I don't care how dystopian the land is. Some places where these stains are kind of don't make any sense. What do I know? I'm not the expert in cleaning. I'm the expert in dirt. I'm the expert in cleaning right now, since I have this business. That's it. Okay, grab rail. What am I? Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Turbo time. And hand dryer. There you go. All done. New item in shop. I do like the time lapses, but also this is some potato quality right here. Okay. Let's see. You'll be delighted to learn that the public facilities kinetic sensors have been updated and successfully reintegrated into our public convenience network just in time for upcoming Equinox Festival. I can state with confidence that you'll be hearing from us again. Wow. 400 for that. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a campsite. Let's see. About 30 minutes. Okay. Vicky Mitchell. Let me know when you found the place. We've already headed for home. Camping is definitely not for us. Yeah, I can tell. and a pair of boggy sprogs, and one grubby hubby were in no mood to hang about. You know what I mean? No, I don't. Don't know what else to say about it all. Suppose the muck tells its own story, don't it? Yeah, it does. Let's go to the shop first. So equipment. Not ready to buy anything. Whoa, that's... Okay, I currently have these two. Let's see. Specialist nozzle that can be fine-tuned for precise pressure relative to its area of effect. So I guess like the smaller the spout or more focused the pressure, you can really like do fine-tuning. I don't think I need extra long extensions so far. I will buy this just to see how it works. I don't want any of the skins yet. Did I get new furniture? That rug doesn't look horrible. I don't like the shape though. Yikes. And ooh, these are tempting. But not now. Fan styling, washer styling. No, I'm good. Caldera County. Okay. Start washing. Okay, let's go. Let's not waste any more time. I've always wanted to actually camp, but I stuck with hiking instead. So, oh, there's cat number 1, cat number 2, I think. I guess the third cat doesn't usually come by. This is a lot of space to camp. Oh. Okay, so let me try out this adaptable. Okay, so I have this hose, which is just the regular hose. This is turbo, so I can see my hand shaking. And then this is adaptable. Widen. Oh, I like a lot. Nope, job's done. Oh my. And it's a very high pressure too, it looks like. Now what is the con for this? Can I do an extension with it? Oh no, yeah. The noise is getting to me at least. Whoa. Where are my ladders now that I think about it? Like how? How? Do I need to do the inside as well? Oh no, it's full of wood. Okay, just to take a break from that nozzle, because it is kind of giving me a little bit of a headache with the sound. Might actually lower the sound for that. Reverb. Maybe put that one down. This makes it brighter. Maybe I should actually make those go up. It sounds a little different. I'll fix it. I'll fix it in post. But actually that nozzle was cleaning very well despite the noise. Probably not gonna finish all of this. It's getting extreme, but I can at the very least try my best. I wonder if this affects the wood in any way. Okie dokie. No. Sweet, is there anything with that one? Nope. Oop. Oop. Okay, shed, I'm pretty sure is done. Again, how? How do you do this? And this is what, their first time painting? I'm not saying teach me the ways, but like I would like to know, I guess scientifically, how this is possible. Okay, let's focus on some of these rocks. There are my letters. I was like, why wouldn't I? That's a lot of blue. I don't usually play games where you use like Wasta. That's how some people will say it. That's how at least I say it. To move. mostly like camera and stuff, but not like actually moving around. So bear with me while I figure out how to orient myself in the world, in reality or not, the magical or not. But yeah, I'm thinking going back to like different games to play and stuff. Just thinking like what games to play. I was meaning to like get, was it Baldur's Gate 3 some point in the future to play with a friend. I know pretty much bare bones about anything having to do with Dungeons and Dragons. I'm willing to learn, obviously, but seeing that so many people enjoyed that game, and I enjoyed watching my friend play the game as well, I figured might as well like see if that's an option. Probably gonna wait for it to go on sale. I've got things that I'm trying to get right now, but either way, it looked fun. The mechanics are definitely something I'll have to get used to because I usually play, I don't want to say traditional RPGs, like Final Fantasies type of things and stuff. Turn-based, that's the actual term I'm looking for. Not like tabletop-esque. Again, never played Dungeons and Dragons, but yeah, it'd be interesting to try that. We'll obviously be getting tips, but again, learning on the way. Since it's such a diverse playthrough, I will also figure out how to like do stream mode so I don't get in trouble with anyone. So I'm new to this whole streaming thing, so I'm not trying to get banned immediately or stuff. I'm not adverse to playing like, how would I say, mature games. I don't have any issue with that. It just has to be something I'm actually interested in. No point in playing those games. Camping is just something else, huh? It's almost like you're living in some lawless wilderness. Yeah. Take this morning, for example. I thought, what did she say? Oh, I guess I'm finished. That's fine. So wait, from what I'm understanding and what little I just saw, she was trying to cook something and this happened. I'm not exactly a legal chef or anything, but that is a sign to maybe don't. Just don't. Anyway, yeah, thinking some games to play. But I was reviewing some of the games that, just in case, with how like Twitch can be a little meh, depending on what games you play and stuff like that. I wanted to be sure that I wasn't getting into any trouble. Not that I'm playing like adult-only games, but with how terms and conditions can change so often with different websites, I just wanted to do my due diligence. So I checked out the non-inclusive, or exhaustive, list of games that are banned, and a good chunk of them made sense as to why they're banned. Very much so. Some that I didn't get, which again, I think it's because Twitch is a Western website, so that might be it in that sense. But I was seeing some visual novels. Now again, like I said, I don't have any issues with anything adult, but it's pretty funny to see my first visual novel ever, Dramatical Murder, on there. Let's just say, oh, I'm freezing up again. Oh boy. Let's just say that that was an interesting, how do I describe this? That was an interesting way to figure out that not all VNs are how should I say, not all VNs are all ages. I guess that's the best way I could describe that. So now I know. So let me just get that off the screen, and yeah, there we go. I was fixing something, my mouse decided to run rogue. But let's just say, I'm not gonna say, oh, I was traumatized. It definitely was a lot for my first visual novel. Don't have any issues with the genre or anything. I was like, why am I so low? It's more so of like, I didn't realize this is where the story was going at all. And again, usually when I watch a lot of the media, I start to pick up on like, oh, this is where we're going with it. So that's why I tend not to like rewatch or reread a lot of stuff, because while I have a crap memory in general, I do unfortunately, I guess I can't open it. I do unfortunately remember plots of things a little too much and get bored easily. So I'm not going to want to rewatch stuff. Like, my brother will rewatch the entirety of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime series. Oh, I can't be bothered. Because, like, why would I rewatch something I've already seen? There's no point in me doing that. Plus, like, I guess, I really like to experience the feelings when I'm watching things. So, like, it's not my first time watching it. Not gonna really have the same feelings in it. Though, an exception to this is Finding Nemo. Always cry at that same exact part. You know the part. But I also am of the volition. I don't like being forced to cry. Not to say like the movie's forcing me or anything. Oh, I really thought I could go under there. But at the very least, I do not like certain genres that make me feel things I don't want to feel at the time. But that's a me thing. Not the movie. The movie's good. It's me having issues with that. Anyway, get that off. Rotate that. Anyway, what was I talking about? I got distracted again. But Dramatical Murder was one that, like, I wasn't surprised to see it on there, but I definitely was like, I wonder who found out the hard way. One that I was shocked to see was Kamidori Alchemy Meister. Now that's actually a pretty good game mechanics wise, but I do understand why it's on the list since it's an eroge. Honestly, the first time I played it, I didn't know it was an eroge until I realized that the publisher mainly publishes that, which again, I don't have a problem with. It's just I was looking for a strategic RPG, which is a pretty good game. I honestly think it's a good game and I would recommend it. Now, if they had an all ages version, yeah. I even checked, like, maybe if I could find like an all ages patch or something like that, because I'm not sure if they actually had that version of the game. I don't have that version of the game. If it had something like that, but it doesn't. And even if I managed to get an all ages patch of the game, some of the characters art or I wouldn't say outfits because some of them are like monsters and they don't really have outfits, that's just their body. Don't exactly vibe well with Twitch's rules in regards to attire, so I'm not gonna go down that route. I even checked for shoot, what is it called? Let me actually double check. Amayui, Labyrinth Meister, and Amayui Castle Meister. They are set in the same universe, I think in a different point in the timeline of Kamidori Alchemy Meister, but I think it's in the past compared to that game, and it actually fleshes out like some of the mythos and stuff from the game of itself. The problem is it's the same type of game. It's still very fun. I have not finished either. They're pretty long games anyway, and despite not being a completionist with everything, at least with those I do like to do all the routes if possible and stuff. But again, the main heroine's clothes already violate some of Twitch's policy, which is kind of stupid, honestly. If you're okay with cosplay, you should be okay with that. If you're okay with VR chat and things that go on in VR chat, which, not to say everyone who goes and uses VR chat does like stuff that will break Twitch rules or whatnot, but majority of it is kind of towing the line. So it's just a game, pictures. I'm not even gonna get into other specific topics where it's just like, guys, it's a character, please, for the love of everything holy. It's not that deep. If you're putting a lot of meaning into this, that sounds like a you problem, honestly. But I think that's par for the core for anyone who likes things like anime and whatnot, how you just have to deal with people being like, why do you watch that? I think a very common example, I guess, is like, what is it, Bake Monogatari? Where it's like, I guess I'll use the Shinobu, I think that's her name, example. Are we forgetting, yes, she spends most of their time as the, like, childlike form in the show? Are we forgetting what she originally looks like and stuff? Are we forgetting that she's actually a grown woman, like, in the lore as well? But we're just gonna be like, oh, it's a stereotype, whatever, demon, vampire woman, it's 1,000 years old and stuff, and it's just like, she's not real. Also, to the fact of like, can we not judge based on you looking at one side of the story as well? Because honestly, I have not read the books. With that kind of wordplay in that show, my brain would explode. However, I do think it is a pretty good show and pretty good at what it does. If I do end up learning Japanese one day, I do want to read it and just like experience it directly. But yikes, on bikes. I get it. People won't get over that fact of like, you have to sometimes look at certain media not at face value with a preconceived bias. Sometimes, yeah, it just sucks, honestly. However, you cannot use that for everyday experiences or how would I say this? I guess what I'm trying to say is, oh wait, okay, but when we got back from our walk, all our porridge had been eaten, even though hubby likes his stone cold and I like mine boiling hot. Wait, to be fair, our kids' porridge was there for the taking, as theirs is somewhere in the middle. Are you the three bears? I'm going to pretend that I didn't realized that my clients are possibly bears. Who knows? I don't know how this world works. Apparently there are no cats in this town, so that's not possible. Anyway, using one rule or one way of guiding you, and yes, even though it is your life experience, that's perfectly fine to use that as a gauge, but like to use that all the time, every time, I'm not asking you to be like deep and like analyze the meaning, but I am asking, I guess, for people to be a little bit more open-minded. I've been working on that myself in general when it comes to when it comes to media. I used to be the type of person who's like, oh, I don't like this art, so I'm not gonna read it, for like manga or manhwa or manhwa and stuff. And then my cousin pretty much told me, like, if the story's good and you like stories or good plots, why does the art matter so much? To be granted, I still am a stickler for, like, I like things that are easy on my eyes in certain art, so I will skip stories over, but I will at least I will still apply my general rule of trying the first 5 chapters if it's a longer story, and the first 2 chapters if it's a shorter story or like a one-shot anthology when looking at new stories. Because if I make art, the reason why I don't read like amazing stories like was it 20th Century Boys, I think was one of the stories that I read recently, but the art turned me off initially, but that was a lot. I'm pretty sure I still don't understand what in the world is really happening in a lot of that, or at least I didn't get like all the exact meanings and stuff. Like, I'm at the point where I'm watching video essays about it, but I now have watched it. Ooh, it's copy 6. I don't think you also should be cleaning a telescope like this, but what do I know? I don't own one. Said I wasn't going to finish all of this. I don't think I will be able to finish all of it. But let me at least clean up this telescope. Will I go down if I... Oh, that's... Can I look in it? Can I look in it? No. Darn. Oh! They're the cats. Ah. Hello. Okay. So I'm probably gonna end stream here, but before I go, let me see what else I have to clean. It's really just... yeah. It's really just here. I guess the doors won't open until... Oh my gosh, is that 3 layers of dirt? Yikes. Let me at least get the dog's thing. Spick and span. Just said, oh no, I'm gonna finish it. Okay. That's all that matters. For now, at least. So I'm gonna end the stream here, and actually, oh, save, please. Okie dokie. And gonna gonna switch over. No, what have I done? What have I done? Yeah, I did something. There we go. Well, anyway, that was a great mess up, but that's it for today. Definitely going to play more of this probably next Monday. We'll see how that goes with my class. Not sure why my model's freaking out, but it's the usual. It's been a while since I've got back into streaming again, but hopefully today's quiet stream was quiet despite me yapping the whole time. But I will see all of you next time, and I hope you have a nice evening. Rest well, travelers.